Hello, hi, this is Peng Fei. Today is day number 13, countdown 78 of 90 day to quit job challenge. Okay, let's look at some book again. The top 10 mistakes leaders make. Well, this book is really 1994. I actually get that audio edition so I can drive to work and listen to. And basically, this book has divided 10 mistakes into 10 chapters and talk about the challenge of leadership in the most corporate company. Some of the chapter talk about today's leader focus on compliance and control, and they may control away the future and drive those who are innovate away from to other place. They talk about many things about mistaken leadership, including the top-down attitude, and put the paperwork before people work. The absence of affirmation, no room for mavericks, and dictatorship, and dirt, delegation, communication chaos, missing the clue of corporate culture, success without successor, and fail to focus on future. Although it's an old book, but I believe there are some stuff that still apply to today's business. But today I'm going to talk about the top 10 reasons that most online business failed. The reason number 10 is you have a great blogging and podcast and YouTube maybe, but you are waiting too long to launch your product or services. I don't think anyone should waiting for those magic number like 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 visitors before they offer the product to sell. Some people even think about creating a product is not a good idea because they're afraid that no one is going to buy it. So they are not willing to spend so much time to create. That's why they become affiliates for forever time. It is true that the biggest risk you will face as a business is creating something, the online product, but no one willing to pay for. But for every online entrepreneur, you should, when you have the time, should read the book and come up with idea and recording your any product, any niche, educational, whatever. The sooner you put something over there, the faster you reach your goals. Of course, if we just starting from beginning, then you can just continue affiliate. But once you understand how the traffic, how the auto-response work, spend time and creating your own niche. Number 9, solving an unimportant problem. You can create a product or you can have affiliate program. But if the program or your product is solving an important problem, and there will be a big problem. If you produce a product and try to solve a problem and nobody really cares about, if you put your product or idea out there and nobody buys it, there's a good chance you should look for more important problem. Mistake number 8 is not listen to your visitors, subscribers. Listen to your subscribers who actually cancel your subscription or who actually ask for refund or who actually buy your product and never use it. Well, customer is always right. Without the customer, you don't have a business. So therefore, in autoresponders, I normally write something, how could I help you, and let me know type of stuff, because I want to make sure the subscribers, their voice is being heard. Mistake number 7, not being different enough. It's very common sense. If business has competition, you have to give your potential customer a reason to choose your offer than other people's. Sometimes we all have the feeling. We jump into a topic that is most popular in the YouTube or Facebook. But from a reader's perspective, for example, if they found your blog, they found your video, and they think about why I should spend time reading this blog or watching this video, you must have an answer in your blog or video quickly and clearly and differentiate yourself. You cannot be growing your audience by being a inferior version of some other bigger or successful leaders. In other words, if you try just to be better, that is not enough. You should try to be better and also different. Then somebody was thinking why your site or your video is worth their attention, and you should be able to answer that question, and they should be easy to understand. Mistake number 6, not being an authority in your niche market. There is always a competition who care more about the topic than you do. How can you compete if you are not the leaders or authority in this subject field? You must choose something you really care about, you really love about, otherwise the passion won't come. If the passion won't come, you won't be the authority, a leader in your special niche. Starting with mistake number 5 is you have wrong expectation for the online business. Building a successful online business is very misunderstanding. From my understanding with talking to so many people, coach and mentors, most of people they succeed because they've been doing this for some times. Even though we learn from them and there is a system we can just copy and paste. But all those authority building leadership, it takes time. You can mimic their method, you can buy the same traffic, you can send the same email, but there is something not just from outside in, but from inside out. Do you believe yourself? Do you believe your product? Do you believe that you have passion to help others to succeed? Something it just takes step by step. Even though you understand it somehow, it's just not an overnight success things. Just talk about the list building. For 10,000, that's 20, 30. For those leaders who have 50,000, it's just not overnight. You are actually building the list, but it takes time to get 50,000 subscribers, 60, and so on. Wrong expectation to have overnight success is the number 5th mistake. Mistake number 4 is spending too much time thinking and not doing enough. I'm not suggest don't think at all, but I suggest if you are thinking 80% and just doing 20%, there might be a problem. That sounds like procrastinate to me. Doing should be 80% and thinking should be 20%. Just like Thomas Edison said, genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. So basically, Thomas Edison said the success people is success because he is action taker. He is taking the action. The number 3 mistake is do not have a mentor or coach doing things alone. I know lots of people like to do something by themselves alone. Me too. I love to do that. But somehow when we're doing something and the thing's going tough, we just need a mentor and coach to help us, to keep us in the course. Join the group in Facebook and encourage each other. You don't have to pay to get a mentor or coach. Find a successful online marketer and join their Facebook, and to chat with them, become friends with them. Another word, you need to have an accountable person, a friend, something. You don't have to be internet expert, just anything that you believe and they believe the same and you have the same value. Then we can encourage each other and move forward. That's actually very important. Mistake number 2 is confused with blog or video with the business. The blog is not the business. YouTube video is not the business unless you make money on those video and blog. A lot of marketers, they send the free ebook and free gift. Remember, the free stuff isn't a business. It's a tool for building the influence. Well, it's true, your influence can turn into a sponsorship or advertising dollar. But I rarely see any entrepreneur has long-term success with free advertising. So I believe all the successful online business entrepreneurs need to have a direct plan of getting the traffic and getting auto-response sent out. That is the business. So the business and the influence, they are separate. It shouldn't be considered the same. And finally, here is the number one mistake. Number one mistake of most online business fail is not starting at all. Don't be the one who talk about starting a business for years and never does anything about it. I understand it is very frustrating, worry about all the possible mistakes that you might do yourself if you started. But the only way to guarantee a failure is not starting at all. It really takes guts, intelligence, and heart, and sometimes hustle. But you just need to get started. If you see a great online system, see the great testimonial, and you just sitting there and not taking any action, what's the use? Even the best online system cannot help you. So the best way to ensure your success is simply this. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the process. Don't be fear. Fear is false evidence appear real. Dive in, get started, find a community that supports you.